Right, Ermanni.
Brandon Hudson.
Dude, it has been a long time since we've been able to talk Lions. Last 2 weeks, we've always had the schedule conflicts. They didn't want us to be great, but now we're here.
Here
right?
we are, Lions, baby.
Look, so 11-12, that's feeling in your stomach. You're either very hungry or you're nervous about tonight. How are you feeling?
It's a measuring stick game. I think, you know, if you go through the schedule when it comes out and you see Lions at Baltimore, I think this is the one game on the schedule that if you polled a majority of Lions fans before the season started, you would say L.
Right.
That is a game that they will probably lose because they just have not shown an ability to stop Lamar Jackson in the past. They have never won a game in Baltimore against the Ravens. 0-4. In 9 starts on Monday Night Football, Lamar Jackson, 22 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions. John Harbaugh at home on Monday night, 22-3. All of these things are going against the Lions tonight, including that guy number 8 over there.
Look,
in
I
purple.
get it. And last time they played him 2 years ago, he really took him out.
But that's why you play the game, right?
And I will say this. Lamar Jackson's only one guy. He is great during the regular season, not so much during the postseason. We're talking regular season here. Who needs to step up with this game?
I think the Lions' defensive line as a whole.
Okay.
You have got to keep contained on Lamar Jackson. You cannot let him go to the outside, buy some extra time, and pick apart the Lions secondary. If the Lions can get some pressure, and when they get pressure, they've got to take them to the ground. It's not enough to just get close. You have to take 8 to the ground. Otherwise, it's going to be a long night for the Detroit Lions.
And Baltimore's defense is nothing to laugh at either. They've been one of the more – they have a defensive calling card. And so what do you need to see? Do we need to see more of a run game? Do we need to see Jared Goff continue on his 5-touchdown performance?
Well, I think tonight it's going to be a big game for Jahmyr Gibbs. It has to be offensively. And I do think the Lions' offense is going to have some success. Can that defense get a stop or 2 every half? Because that's probably all you're going to need is a stop or 2 each half.
Look, it really boils down to Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. Can they, do their thing against the defense? I hope not. We all hope not. But we got to talk about another team here. This is tough, man, because we've sat on this couch before. We've talked about this Detroit Tigers team, and we were hoping that they were going to go to the World Series. Now it's looking like they might not even make the playoffs.
They woke up this morning in first place. They have a 1-game lead against Cleveland. 18 days ago, 18 days ago, they had an 11-game lead. And we're competing for the best record in the American League. You're talking home field advantage throughout the postseason. Now, they may not even make the playoffs. They have 6 games to go in the regular season. A 1-game lead on Cleveland. They play the Guardians in Cleveland Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That is essentially a playoff series. And regardless of how that one shakes out, let's say the Tigers win 2 of 3 and have a 2-game lead going into the final series of the year. They have 3 at Boston, who is competing for a wild card right now. So if the Tigers don't win the division, they could very well miss the postseason. A lot of people going back to 2006 right now, that World Series run. Tigers got off to a 59-29 start. In the second half, they were 36-38 and blew the division. They did earn a wild card, though. That's why this is different. If they don't win the division, they might not make the playoffs. So that is something that makes this year different from last year.
And I think unlike 2006, this year there are 2 wild card spots. So last time they were only doing 1,
right? There's 3 this year.
There's 3 this year. Okay. So
the Yankees definitely have 1. Boston has 1. And Houston and Cleveland is tied for 1 now. But we'll see what happens.
Real quick.
Seattle is winning the division. Seattle-Houston.
Who are you more favored that you think has a playoff opportunity? The Detroit Tigers or the Michigan Wolverines? See what I did there?
I think the Michigan Wolverines are going to compete for a playoff. I think you're going to have a home game in Ann Arbor.
All right.
In December.
There you go.
In round 1 of the playoffs.
We're gonna clock it and revisit this. Look, if you want to join the conversation, on the Lions right before the game. Make sure you tune into the Sports Office. It streams on Fox Local every night, 7 to 7:30. You can join the conversation. Scan the QR code right now. Do it right now so you don't forget. It's on your screen. Get the Fox Local app. Easy way to get in the game. Share your thoughts right before the game. And then Tuesday, come back.
And you've got me excited about a Michigan home game in December for the playoffs.
Like I said, we're going to record that. We're going to clock it, man. Hopefully it's not against Florida State.
Tigers aren't dead yet.
They're not. Let's not